That is Ben Miller and Anita McDonald with Yes Teen, and they will be performing tomorrow at noon and in front of the City Hall, in front of the Civic Center right on Alexander Street for a lunchtime Making Waves Music Festival pop-up concert. And congratulations to Shauna Walters of Sydney. She wins a Making Waves t-shirt. And Shauna, you can pick that up at the station sometime tomorrow. 10 minutes before 5 o'clock, 27 degrees, cloudy in Sydney. A man in Eskasoni wants to give his community fresh food. He says he will till, provide the seeds, and plant the vegetables. All he needs is the land. Andre Legend Desjardins was busy creating a garden for his friend today, and he met up with our reporter, Molly Woodgate, and spoke about providing for his community.
The reason I'm so involved with food is because my community on the outside looks like it's doing well, but it's not doing well at all. I mean, people are living on $162 every 2 weeks. That's $324 a month. I don't know how the average human being can do that an hour away from a major city with food and clothes and whatever. So, I mean, that money doesn't last long down here. $162 every 2 weeks doesn't last long. So I started a garden for my family. We're 10 in the house. I'm raising 2 grandkids, 3 of my own and the 3 that my wife had when I met her. And I noticed that for the last 3 years, we've been eating for practically nothing during the summer. And the work that I did was minimal. I mean, what you see me do, that's the hardest part of gardening. I mean, the rest is just waiting for the sun and watering when it's not raining, right? And I'm getting good yields at my house. I'm growing on gravel. I got no earth to grow on, so I figured, geez, imagine what I can do with a plot. So I started turning up plots. I turned up a plot on the hilltop that was a 50 by 50 plot, but by the time I finished tilling and cleaning that out, I realized there was no access to water, so I had to go to another plot. The other plot is 30 by 50 maybe, and I tilled that. That's at my father-in-law's house, and I planted corn, Kentucky pole beans, I put cabbage, I put beets, I put squash, I put pumpkin, cucumber, kale. I think that's it, and it's all coming up after 7 days. So I said to myself, geez, this is easy. And we still have about 9 days left for a full harvest in the fall. So I'm trying to get people to open up their yards. And so far I got 3 yards. Well, I got to do another one after this today. So I got 3 plots that I'll be working on. And out of those little areas that you've seen me plot, I mean, he's going to be able to feed all his family and probably his neighbor. And on the other plot at my elders is another elder I know. His name is Von Doucet. And ever since I've known them, they've been struggling. These are elders. They grew their kids and, they're struggling day after day to eat. And I'm not. I eat every day. I never spent a day without a meal in Eskasoni. And when I see everybody around me suffer, so you can't just watch it and do nothing. You have to do something about it. That's the way I was raised. So that's what I'm doing.
Andre Legend Desjardins is in Eskasoni. He hopes to get access to land on the reserve to create a community garden. And he was in a friend's yard there creating a garden for him. And he was speaking to our reporter, Molly Woodgate. You're with Main Street in Cape Breton, 7 minutes before 5 o'clock with under 2 weeks to go. The question of widespread doping